Good morning, student. Hope you all are doing well. Student, we are learning chapter number 15, light. In previous lecture, we have discussed about playing with spherical mirror. In this topic, we have discussed about two type of mirror are there. One are concave and the second type is convex. The mirror in which shiny surface is curved word that is known as concave mirror. The mirror in which shiny surface is curved outward, that mirror is known as convex mirror. In figure 15.12 you can see figure A is concave and B is convex mirror. Then we have discussed about uses of mirror and image formed by a mirror. So concave mirror can form real and inverted image, virtual and erect image, but convex mirror will always form virtual image, erect and virtual image, erect and virtual image. Uses of mirror, mirror are used for various purpose. Concave mirror can be used, doctor are using concave mirror for examine eye, ear, nose and throat. Concave mirror are also used by dentist to see the enlarged image of teeth. Concave mirror are also used as a reflector of torch, headlight of car, scooter. All are concave in shape. So student, today's topic is spherical lenses, spherical lens and image formed by spherical lens. So let's start. You might have seen magnifying glass. Magnifying glass means any transparent surface which help us to see enlarged image, large in size. Look at the figure 15.21, a magnifying glass. While using this magnifying glass, or you can say simple microscope, which magnify the image, which increase the size of image. That is the meaning of magnifying. You might have seen a magnifying glass. It is used to read very small print. You might have also used it to observe the body part of cockroach or an earthworm. The magnifying glass is actually a type of lens. A lens is a transparent surface. Lens is a transparent surface. But what about mirror? Mirror is a reflecting surface which reflect the light. But in case of a lens, light can pass through the material of the lens, whether it is a glass or it is a plastic. So get some lenses, touch and feel them. Can you find some difference just by touching? Those lenses which feel thicker in the middle than at the edges are convex lenses. Convex lenses. Those which feel thinner in the middle than at the edges are concave lenses. So student, underline this line. Those lenses which feel thicker in the middle than at the edges, thicker in the middle than at the edges are convex lenses. So look at the figure 15.22. A is convex lens, B is concave lens. Convex lens thicker in the middle and thinner at the edges. Concave lens thinner in the middle, thicker at the edges. So underline those lenses which feel thicker in the middle than at the edges are convex lenses. So you can draw figure 15.22A, convex lens. Second is those lenses which feel thinner in the middle than at the edges are called concave lenses. Concave lenses. Figure 15.22b. It is a diagram of concave lens. Concave lens. So again, you can write a second definition. The transparent surface which is curve outward, convex, and the surface which is curve inward, concave. As we have discussed in case of mirror, curve inward, concave, curve outward, convex. Same definition we can write here. Curve outward surface, convex, curve inward surface, concave. So you have to write these two lenses in your fair notebook: concave lens and convex lens. Let us play with lenses. Means image formed by lenses. Caution: it is dangerous to look through a lens at the sun or bright light. You should also be careful not to focus sunlight with a convex lens on any part of your body, because it can burn your skin. It can burn your skin. So activity 15.9, take a convex lens or magnifying glass, put it in the path of sun rays. Place a sheet of paper as shown in 15.23. Adjust the distance between the lens and the paper till you get bright spot on the paper. Bright spot on the paper. Hold the lens and the paper in this position for a few minutes. Does the paper begin to burn? Yes. After some time, the paper will start burning, because this lens is concentrating the sun rays at one point, and because sun rays are having heat, so due to the heat rays, this paper will start burning. Now replace the convex lens with concave lens. Do you see bright spot on the paper this time? No, because convex lens converges the light rays. It will collect the light rays and meet those light rays at one point. That is why convex lens, also known as converging lens. Converging lens. Look at the figure in blue box. A part, we are using convex lens. Light rays on the left hand side, the light rays are straight, and on the right hand side, light rays are meeting at a point. Meeting at a point. This type of lens is converging lens. Converging means bend inward. Bend inward. And the second type, concave lens. Look at the figure 15.24 in blue box, B part. Light rays are coming from left hand side, straight and parallel. On the right hand side, they are bend outward. Bending outward means spreading the light rays. Spreading the light rays, and that type of lens is known as diverging lens. Diverging lens. So another name of concave and convex lens are diverging lens and converging lens. Convex lens is converge the light rays, known as converging lens. Concave lens diverge the light rays, bend the light rays outward. That is why it is known as diverging lens. So we can obtain a bright spot of sunlight with the help of convex lens. We cannot obtain bright spot of sunlight with the help of concave lens, because convex lens will converge the light rays, will meet the light rays at one point. Convex, sorry, concave lens will diverge the light rays, will bend the light rays away, spread the light rays. Diverging lens. So when you see these in case of mirror, that for different position of the object, the nature and size of the image changes. Is it true for the lens also? Let us find out. So let us try activity 15.10. Take a convex lens and fix it on a stand. As you did with the concave mirror. Same activity we will perform. Place it on a table, place a lighted candle at a distance of about 50 centimeter from the lens. 50 centimeter from the lens. Try to obtain the image. Yes, look at the figure A. We are having a burning candle. We are having a stand. In between this stand, we are having convex lens. Behind the lens, there is a white paper. Act as a screen. So look at the screen. The candle flame is inverted. And student, always remember, inverted image is a real image. Because inverted image is a real image and real image are inverted image. And those image which can be obtained on screen known as a real image. So we can say that image formed by a convex lens is real and inverted. Real and inverted. Try to obtain the image of the candle on a paper placed on the other side of the lens. You may have to move the screen towards or away from the lens to get sharp image. We can adjust the candle flame by moving the candle towards the lens or away from the lens, or we can adjust the screen by moving the screen towards the lens or away from the lens so that we can obtain a sharp image. Sharp image. Now vary the distance of the candle from the lens. Try to obtain the image of the candle flame every time on the paper screen by moving it. Record your observation as you did in activity 15.7, and activity 15.7 was image formed by concave mirror. Concave mirror, the same activity we are performing here. Now there is a question. It means that we can see the image formed by lens from side opposite to that of the object. Yes, look at the diagram 15.25b. Now the size of candle flame is larger than the size of candle on the screen. Means image is of large size as compared to that of object. But in first case, the size of the image is smaller than the size of object, candle flame. In the second case, candle flame, image of candle flame is larger in size of as that of the object. So the image can be smaller in size, image can be larger in size. Look at the figure 15.26, virtual image formed by a convex lens. When candle is much closer to the lens, we are not able to obtain image on screen, and the image which we are not able to obtain on screen is known as virtual image. So virtual image is erect. It cannot be obtained on screen. Look at the figure 15.27, image formed by concave lens. Concave lens always form virtual and erect image. These images cannot be obtained on screen, and also this is smaller in size. So do you get any position of the object? An image which was erect and magnified? Yes, erect and magnified. Look at the figure 15.26 in case of convex lens. When we bring the candle very much closer to the lens, we obtained virtual image, magnified image, large in size image, means magnified, virtual, erect and magnified. Could this image be obtained on screen? No. Virtual image cannot be obtained on screen. Is this image real or virtual? This is a virtual image. Obviously, if any image we are not able to obtain on screen, that image is virtual. If any image we can obtain on screen, that is real image. This is how a convex lens is used as a magnifying glass, magnifying glass. In a similar fashion, study the image formed by a concave lens. You will find that the image found by concave lens is always virtual, erect, smaller in size. So underline, student, underline this: image formed by concave lens. Image formed by concave lens is always virtual, erect, smaller in size than the object. Figure 15.27. Look at the figure 15.27. Image is virtual, it is erect, it is smaller in size than the object. So what we have learned about the image of spherical mirror: image formed by convex lens, real, inverted, it can be smaller in size, it can be larger in size, it can be virtual, erect and magnified. So convex lens can form any type of image, real as well as virtual, erect as well as inverted, larger as well as smaller. But what about concave lens? Concave lens only formed, always formed virtual, erect, smaller image as that of object. It cannot form inverted image, it cannot form magnified image, it cannot form inverted image or on screen. Okay, it will always form virtual, erect, smaller in size, virtual, erect, smaller in size. So let's move on to the next topic, which is sunlight, white or colored. Sunlight, white or colored. What is the color of sunlight? Sunlight, white or colored. So what do you know about the color of sunlight? Many of the student will say that it is yellow in color, it is orange in color, but student, always remember the color of sunlight is a white color. Yes, it is a white color. It is made up with the help of 7 color. It is having 7 color. When these 7 color combine together, they will form white color. So if question is asked, what is the color of sunlight? White. The color of sunlight is white. How many color it is having? It is made up of 7 color. It is made up of 7 color. Have you ever seen rainbow in the sky? You might have noticed that it appears usually after the rain when the sun is low in the sky. The rainbow is seen as a large arc in the sky with many color. With many color. How many colors are present in the rainbow? 7. We observed carefully. There are 7 colors in the rainbow. Though it may not be easy to distinguish all of them. These are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Student, if you want to remember these, so take the first alphabet of each letter and read from backward to the forward side, from the back to the, from the last color to the first color, as I am reading: V, violet, indigo, I, blue, B, green, G, yellow, Y, orange, O, red, R. So take the first alphabet of each letter, sorry, each word. So it will be Vibgyor. It will be Vibgyor. So you can remember this: Vibgyor. We can be remember like this. Yes, Vibgyor. 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 1 minute. Mhm. 1 minute. Yes, you can remember like this, Vibgyor. Yes. So take alphabet of each word. Vibgyor. Vibgyor. V stand for violet. I stand for indigo. B stand for blue. G for green. Y for yellow. O for orange. R for red. Vibgyor. 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 Okay. Vibgyor. 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 V stand for violet. I stand for indigo. B stand for blue. G stand for green. Y stand for yellow. O stand for orange. R stand for red. You can remember all these 7 color by this alphabetical order, Vibgyor. But R will be on top, then orange, then yellow, then green, then blue, indigo, then violet. Violet will be on the bottom. Violet will be on the bottom. This is the order of the color formed by a rainbow. Color formed by a rainbow. So have you seen, how many color are present? 7 color. And these are the name of the 7 color: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. But you can remember with the help of that alphabetical order, Vibgyor, a CD placed in a sun, it is having some reflection of some colors. You might have seen that when you blow soap bubble, they appear colorful. Similarly, when light is reflected from a surface of a compact disc, CD or DVD, you see many color. On the basis of these experiences, could we say that the sunlight is a mixture of different color? Yes, sunlight is a mixture of 7 color. Does this mean that the white light consists of 7 color? Yes, white light consists of 7 color. Let us perform an activity with the help of prism. Yes, student, this is prism. In next class, I will show you some of the apparatus like lens, mirror, prism, plane mirror. Okay, so you will be able to recognize them. So let us perform activity 15.11. Take a glass prism, allow a narrow beam of light through the small hole in the window of a dark room to fall on one place of the prism, one face of the prism. Let the light coming out of the other face of the prism fall on a white sheet of the paper or a white wall. What do you observe? Do you see similar color to those in a rainbow? Yes, this shows that sunlight consists of a 7 color. Paheli wants to tell you that you can see a rainbow only when your back is towards sun. Yes, when the sun is behind you, and you will see the rainbow in a forward direction. So look at the diagram 15.30. A prism split a beam of sunlight into 7 color. So student, look carefully at the bottom. Which color is there? Which color is there at the bottom? This is the pattern. Yes. What is the pattern? Vibgyor. The pattern is Vibgyor. At the bottom, violet color is there. Then which color is there? Indigo, then blue. So this is the pattern. Vibgyor. So we can write this like this: V I B Z Y O R.